Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading focused on the Chinese Zodiac of the Horse. If you are not familiar with the Chinese Zodiac animal that your year of birth represents, I will go ahead and provide the link down below so you can enter your info and find out exactly what that is. All right, guys, so this is general as always. It won't resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you, release the rest. And if you're interested in obtaining your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include a link to the decks that you see here today. Okay, so we're focusing on the horse. And just a bit of trivia here. We are actually, for 2021, in the year of the ox, which officially starts February 12th all the way through January 30 of 2022. I'm not really focused so much on the Chinese New Year, just what, in my own interpretation from these cards, is coming in for your Chinese zodiac animal for 2021. Okay, so here we are, starting things off with these two decks. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and then we'll grab a card from the Energy Oracle Cards deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right, so for the horse. And of course, cross watchers are certainly welcome. All right, let's grab your first card and see what's coming in for you in 2021 for the horse. All right, I'm actually guided to this one. We have Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. Okay, maybe 2020 was more of an energy of lack. You were coming from a place of lack where there wasn't enough. 2021 represents something way different for some of you. Okay, where you will have more than enough to share, more than enough to be able to provide for yourself, your family, however way this is coming through. Okay, so monetarily, I feel things could be looking up for the horse. But, you know, abundance for me represents so much more than just money and material things. We will take a look and see how else this energy of the koi fish spirit is coming in for this reading. Also, the number 36, which breaks down to a 9. It's all about things coming to fruition in tarot. Okay, but number 36 might mean something completely different. So I would suggest definitely look up what the numbers mean online. There's a lot of references and sites that'll give you more indication as to what they mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab your other focus card from the Energy Oracle messages. Okay, I'm guided to this one. We've got a contract of some sort that's represented here. The photo itself kind of reminds me of the Justice card in traditional tarot. You know, all about the truth and integrity and finding balance, perhaps. There could even be legal contracts that some of you guys are dealing with for now. Whatever these contracts are, maybe you are contemplating signing a contract. So however way that's coming through, this could be your work life as well that's being represented right there. Or also the need to just balance things out between work and play. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this and see what else we can bring forward for the horse. Angels and spirit guides, please. This is the Spiritual Journey to Ascension deck, I forgot to mention, by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for the horse. What else do we need to know here, please? What else? It's interesting, you know, I just happened to glance at my wall clock and it says 5:55. That number could mean something to some of you as well. So check your emotions is coming through here. Okay, however way you're feeling right now, this is a situation perhaps that needs to be assessed, especially where you're at emotionally. What else for the horse? Accept support. Okay, so if you're being offered support in any way, this could be through your family, this could be through people that are close to you, your friendships, your associates. Okay, accept that help, accept that support. You don't have to go through things all on your own. And it's interesting how it says there is always enough. You have more than enough support in your life. So don't close yourself off to that support. What else for the horse? Yes, just a reminder to be grateful for the things that you do have in your life. Because sometimes we're so focused on what we can obtain in the future, you know, having enough money in the bank, our health, our relationships, whatever it is. But we forget to be grateful for what we do have right now. As long as you've got the air in your lungs to breathe in another day, be grateful for that. And focus on what you can change, what you can implement in your life to manifest whatever it is that you are wanting. We have foundation. This is another card that's quite prominent this time around for the Chinese Zodiac readings, because I feel perhaps 2021 is a really good year to create a very solid foundation for yourself in your life. Make sure it's stable and solid. Work on your anger issues, okay? If you resonate with that, you know, maybe that's why we're starting things off with check your emotions. If you tend to get angry really fast, or if you've got anger issues, as it says, that's something that you need to work through, okay? Keep your circle small. Friends, family, the people that you know are there for you, the people who have your back, okay? So the support is here. But it's also very important to note that not every person in your life is meant to be a part of that circle. Look at that green, money and health. That green feather represents these things. Also, this could be someone's favorite color right there. So money matters right off the bat looks really good. And if you have been dealing with some health issues this year or this past year, this is you healing from whatever it is that you've been dealing with. And then we have listen to family advice. Grandmother predictions. I love this card. That is too cute. So maybe you're really close to your grandmother or just the matriarch of your family. Okay, your elders. You turn to them for advice. The support is there for you as well. Okay, so that's what's coming through from that. Let's go ahead and add to this with messages from the Illumination deck. This is by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the horse. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? For 2021 for the horse. Yeah, see, look at that. Financial problems. So this could be what some of you are dealing with, but it's going to improve. I feel that's just a temporary thing because we've got this card right here letting you know that things are going to be looking up. Okay, so we've got waiting for you. Either someone's waiting for you or you're waiting for them. Maybe you've been wanting somebody to reach out to you. This is the year for change for the horse. Things are not meant to be stagnant or remain the same. So welcome in the changes that you need to make in your life. Okay, we've got feeling rejected coming through here. If somebody has rejected you, and maybe that made you angry, okay? You still have to work on your anger issues, but you need to take a look at the root cause of why you were rejected to begin with. This doesn't have to pertain to your love life either. This could be a career. This could be for those of you looking for a job. Maybe you interviewed for a job and they rejected you, okay? But you know what? There's something else that's way better suited for you perhaps, because you're meant to be successful here. You're meant to come into some money this year. You will have more than what you need. You just got to believe in that and trust in the journey that you're on. So even though you've had some money matters, because that's a very specific message that's coming through here for some of you, it's temporary. It'll get better. Okay, and again, you might sign a contract that will be the beginning of a career for you, or that you can sign a document that's the first day at your job, filling out your tax forms, whatever it is. We've got a passionate romance that is also a part of your year. So either you've already made this love connection and maybe things are not going so well, but things can turn around. That's a possibility. But if you haven't, if you're single, if you're unattached, this is what you have the capability of attracting into your life this year. A passionate romance. That's really nice. Hopes and wishes that can manifest for the horse in 2021. So don't lose faith, you know. Trust that what's meant for you will come for you. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop wishing, because it will come for you if it's meant for you. There's a soulmate connection that's being represented here as well. So right now this door is locked, as you can see, but you might actually possess the key to unlock their heart, open up this door for you to experience this passionate romance. You might be dealing with a fire sign, or maybe you're a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then we have get clarity. And it's interesting how that falls right below listen to family advice. Maybe you turn to family whenever you're just going through challenging times. You know, whatever it is that you're going through. If you need to be able to think clearer, see things clearer in your life, maybe sometimes the way you're able to deal with it is by asking for advice from your family members, or people that feel like family to you. Okay. We have children coming through here. Either this is the year that you add to your family by having children, or your children play a huge part in your life. And then we have career, job changes on the horizon. So I do feel this for some of you, that there's something going on when it comes to your career choices, job opportunities, financial problems that you have dealt with, but you've got money that's coming in for you. Okay, so try not to worry. Things will ultimately pick up there. And then you've got blessings coming your way. I love it. So 2021 has some blessings and some much needed opportunities, I feel, that will be coming in for the horse. So it looks pretty good. It's like, yes, you've had a rough patch here, maybe financially or even in your love life, but blessings come in many forms, and it's coming in for you. And you've got a passionate romance. You might even connect with a soulmate this year. Your hopes, your wishes, whatever they are, they can manifest this year. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And this is my deck, Tarot with a Twist. And it does have the original 78 tarot messages, but it's got new oracle messages as well as new court cards as well. So let's grab some insight here for the horse and see what else you would benefit from knowing. Angels and spirit guides, please. All right. We've got the Hangman, okay? So there are certain things in your life that you need to let go of. Surrender it. Because there are changes that need to happen here. You are meant to create change in your life this year. So you know what it is that you need to let go of. Make room to receive better. Whether it has to do with your love life, your career, your health, your other relationships, whatever it is. Because the Hangman is here to try to get you to see things from a very different point of view, a new perspective. And maybe that is what's going to give you the clarity that you need. Okay. You've got the Three of Wands here. This is fire energy. Okay, so we already have that fire from the passionate romance. So for some of you guys, either again, you are a fire sign, or your future love or the person you're thinking about could be a fire energy. So Three of Wands, it's all about rapid growth. It's all about looking ahead to see what the future has in store for you. It's creating plans for the future. If you weren't happy with your choices before, possibly 2021 is the year for better choices. This can also indicate a long-distance romance for some of you. We do have Archangel Michael coming through here. I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on Archangel Michael. Okay, so he's here to help you overcome your fears when it comes to finding the right kind of love in your life. Now, for some of you, your ideal person could be this Baron of Air. This is a divine masculine, specifically Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is someone who is well educated, they're financially stable, they love to have a great conversation. This is someone who's reliable and friendly, gets along with people, they're extremely intelligent. In the capacity of a husband or even a wife, you know, the Baron of Air basically represents someone who is loyal, okay, someone who's protective. So even though it does say divine masculine, I mean, masculine could be a man or a woman. So, you know, however way that's represented and however way it comes into your life. We do have the devil's energy, though, for some of you guys. This is picking up off of Capricorn. So if you are feeling bound to something or someone, and if you have unhealthy attachments to a situation or a person, it's time for you to break free from that, because this could also be temptations or obsessions. Somebody who could also be feeling trapped and unable to create change in their life. So perhaps for some of my horse viewers here, you might want to focus on doing that shadow work on yourself. Or if it's a particular person that you know needs to be able to do that work on themselves because they've got either addictions or obsessions that are unhealthy, that's something that they need to work on. Because in relationships, this is an unhealthy relationship here. So if you know that that's the vibe of this connection that you're focused on, perhaps this is the year to walk away from that. Might be the year to do that. We also have the Queen of Cups here. So for my feminines, you could be coming through as this Queen of Cups, picking up off of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Queen of Cups is very caring, very compassionate, emotionally stable, attractive, a good mother, a mature, emotional person. Okay, so if you resonate with this for yourself, that could be your own energy here, or this is the person that you end up meeting. We do have this Four of Pentacles coming in. Scarcity, security, saving money, but it's also somebody who tends to be very stingy and greedy with their money, okay, because they tend to be overly frugal. You know, they tend to hoard things. They're holding on to people, possessions. They also have deep-seated past issues that could also coincide with this energy of the devil, you know. Obsessing, temptations, attachments to things. You know, it's like if what you're looking for is security in your life, especially financially, you can have those things. But you don't need to be overly frugal or be afraid of spending your money, you know? That doesn't apply to everybody, but that is what I'm picking up here. We've got the Six of Wands also coming through. This is a great card, letting you know that you can be very successful in whatever area of your life you're putting that effort towards. Can it be towards your love life? Yes. Your finances? Absolutely. Your health? Yes. Your other friendships, your family, whatever it is. Yeah. Victory, success. This is about making progress in your life, restoring the self-confidence within you, also being recognized for the hard work that you have put in, either in your career or in your relationships. Now, this is interesting. We've got the King of Cups, okay, which of course is the divine counterpart and perfect match to the Queen of Cups. So for some of you guys, regardless of what the signs are, you might end up meeting a perfect match in 2021. That's pretty cool. Love it. Okay, so that's what's coming through from the tarot deck. Let's go ahead and add to this. I wanted to grab some messages for those of you who specifically are in separation from a lost love, somebody that you've lost touch with, you're still thinking about them, you still care for them, love them. Let's take a look and see where they're at. So this is a connection lost somewhere in time. Messages for my lost love. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. For the horse. Okay, so where is your lost love? What are they thinking and feeling when it comes to you? And if you resonate with some of these messages for yourself, that's fine too. Let's see. Was what we had real love? I wonder if you feel the way that I still do about you. Okay, so they still care for you. They still love you. We have holding on. I held on to hope for so long, believing that one day we would be together again. Eventually, I had no choice but to let go and move on with my life. Maybe it's been a long time since you guys have been in contact or even interacted. And if it's been years, of course they eventually pick themselves up and were able to move on with their life. But there's still a part of them that definitely still cares for you and loves you. A painful loss. Losing you changed me forever. I'm not the same person that you remember. You know, and that could actually have been a blessing in disguise, because in a way, the breakup, the separation forced them to take a look at themselves and what it was that they could change to perhaps emerge as a better version of themselves for future partnerships. What else for the horse? Family. I know that we have others to consider, but if we are happy, they will be happy. We are a family and we should be united together. So some of you guys, and it's interesting how we had this message, listen to family advice. Okay, so family played a huge role in the partnership for some of you. And you might have even had children with this person, which could have divided up a family. Okay, but if the two of you really want to come back together, it just comes down to putting in the same amount of effort. Okay, you guys could be each other's divine counterpart here. King and Queen of Cups. Perfect match. The light of my life. You are everything good in my life, my hope for a better future. All hope felt lost without you. I fell into darkness. Okay, so they could have been in a very dark place when you guys went your separate ways. They could have been really depressed and just not in a good mind space when you guys went your separate ways. Maybe you're able to relate to some of those messages for yourself. If you guys are meant to come back, it comes down to somebody taking action, taking that first step to create movement. But if you guys really want to reconcile, you can. Okay? So let's go ahead and add to this with messages from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. For the horse, what else do we need to know for 2021 for the horse? Angels and spirit guides, please. We have black, okay? Lack, rebellion, and pessimism. Now, it's interesting because starting from the very beginning with the koi fish spirit, there is always enough. But sometimes, you know, if somebody's not used to having things in their life, or for example, enough money in the bank, they're used to just kind of panicking and not knowing where the next meal is going to come from, or if they're going to have enough money to pay the rent or the mortgage. So for those of you who are in this energy of pessimism, if you're the rebellious type, if you're always seeing things or the glass half empty instead of half full, it's time for you perhaps to change your perspective this year, you know, to see things in a very different light. And that's why we've got this Hanged Man. Let go of old perceptions, of the old way of thinking, especially if it created more challenges for you than solutions, you know? Let go of that way of thinking, because you can have more than enough in your life. And it really plays a huge role in that whole law of attraction type vibe. It's like if you are focused on lack, then that is what you will attract more of. If you are focused on being in possession of something, even though you don't have it, eventually it will more than likely manifest itself towards you. We have key. Unlock. Okay, now remember this card, soulmate, and as you can see, we have a lock. Okay, it's locked. This is a door that needs to be unlocked and opened. Here's that key. You have possession of the key to find that soulmate, to have this passionate romance with somebody, either through a reconciliation or that could be a new love that's coming in for you. What else, please, for the horse? This number keeps popping up as well for a lot of my readings. 333, Trinity, mind, body, and soul. You are in the zone. If you're not in the zone yet, you have the capability of being in the zone in 2021. Okay? Express your true, authentic self. Yes, live your truth. Find your truth. Speak your truth, whatever that is. What else for the horse? We have red, passion, anger, courage. Isn't it interesting? Because we've got work on anger issues. So if you do have anger issues, if you relate to that, maybe you get angry about certain things that you are very passionate about, but you also have to have the courage for restraint, to hold back, to check your emotions and not let it get out of hand. We have names, energy alignment with a particular person that you're thinking about for this reading. M might be a significant letter in your person's name. Also the number 3. They could have 3 M's in their name. And I just pick up off of that type of vibe when I see this card. But it could be anything, any letter, okay? Your person's name when you see it. Maybe that's a particular sign that's trying to grab your attention. Okay? So that's what's coming through from that deck. You've got the key. You are in possession of that key to unlock so many doors here. Not just when it comes to your love life either. Okay? So let's wrap it up here, guys, with some final messages from your guardian angels for the horse for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please. We've got balance. Difference is necessary, part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. And that has already come through in this reading, you know. So if you're in a very dark place in your life, there has to be balance restored so that you can head towards the energy of that light where you can find happiness that you are so deserving of. Okay? And if things are off kilter, if balance is what you're needing to implement in your life, that perhaps is something that you need to work through this year. All right, let's grab one final message for the horse. Self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. And also what I'm getting for some of you is you get angry with yourself. Maybe you feel like you're not making enough progress in your life, in your love life, in your work life, whatever relationships are of concern to you. and maybe you just stand in front of the mirror and get very nitpicky with yourself and self-criticizing, as it says. And that might be what's contributing to you being off balance. So these are things, again, that needs to be worked through for the horse this year. And I feel you can accomplish that, So just be mindful of what you do have in your life in the meantime. Be grateful of the little things. And I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck, and you ended up getting the Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. And isn't it interesting, because we've had references to those of you who might have certainly encountered being in a dark place in your life. Going back to this balance card, because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. They're both necessary, absolutely, for us to appreciate the journey of where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. So this card right here represents the light and the illumination of where you're being directed towards. Okay, 2020 was very dark for so many. 2021 will hopefully be the light in your life. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of this reading resonated for you, that it offered you advice that's helpful. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this Chinese Zodiac style reading, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.